And that's the reason why you see a lot of people all of a sudden, hey, according to your language, youth, oblo. Sebe, that's right. Come on. Bend down low. Come on, bend down low. Your hands up.
Some call it okrika, others call it bend down or tukumbo. Whichever name you choose to call it, it is simply second-hand clothes, also known as tukumbo wares. Okrika has become popular and acceptable, and it's worn by a large number of Nigerians. The introduction of tukumbo wares into the country was in the 70s and early 80s by some Igbo traders in Yaba markets in Lagos. Second-hand clothing later gained popularity and patronage by the people, particularly the youth and little children in the city of Lagos. Sales of tukumbo wares now extended from Yaba market, where it was very common, to other areas of Lagos like Katangwa markets in Iyanagbaja, Edumota, Ojuelegba, Orile Igamu Ikeja, Abule Egba, Oshodi, among others. Second-hand clothing come in trousers, skirts, pants, bra, bags, shoes and other underwears, also towels, socks and so on for both men and women. There are several reasons why people buy and wear second-hand clothes.
It's okay and nice, and the most important thing there is that it's affordable and it's more quality than the new one.
They last longer than this China new shirt, understand? You can use this one and use it, understand?
To be honest with you, I think the quality of the things we sell, they are better than the new ones. So I think it's about the durability.
As you can see, men looking at it alone, you see that it's radiating, you get it, and it's viable, it's strong, it's durable, you can take it anywhere you go.
One aspect of used clothing that people fail to consider is the fact that it could be very unhygienic since they were passed down from one person to another.
Yeah, I don't like it, and when you look at it, it's something that somebody must have used before, so put it on. It's not something that I think it's okay, so that's why I don't wear second-hand clothes.
Although some of the attires are not life-threatening, it is often advised to wash properly, disinfect and iron to avoid being affected by the clothes.
If the purchaser could actually sterilize or disinfect the clothing, I don't think there's anything wrong in it. There's nothing wrong in being able to clothe yourself from what you can afford. You are not supposed to to live the essentials of life only to go and buy clothes. So whereas if you have any fear of transmittable infection, then the best thing would be to kind of clean it properly, boil it, disinfect it with what you have, and then you are free to go.
If you want to buy clothes and still save money, you may consider visiting Yaba Market for a wide range of options, including second-hand or bend-down boutique.
Nigeria is one of the most culturally diverse countries in the world. This heterogeneity rests on ethnic, religious, linguistic, and historic differences. With over 300 ethnic groups, 520 languages, several dialects and religions. This is also clearly seen in the different foods that are available in different cultures. From the preparation of meals to communal sharing of dishes, food is an integral part of Nigerian society, whether it's a dikaiko from south-south, tuwo shinkafa from the north, or hasu from the east, or amala and ewedu from southwest. The meals enjoyed by Nigerian families are a testament to the importance of food in bringing people together. For instance, ikokore from the southwestern region, predominantly prepared and eaten by the Jebus.
Ìjẹ̀bú ṣẹ́wọ̀n lọ́lọ́wọ́.
These different uniforms signify different professions. For example, the white coat a doctor, the uniform of a police officer or army personnel. Food also depicts a meaning, though it varies from culture to culture, especially with the kind of ingredients used. Are there health benefits of some of these condiments?
In the groundnut soup, like we all know groundnuts, then the leaves must be specially selected. We have different types of leaf people use to cook groundnut soup. The one that stands out amongst all the leaf is the uziza leaf. Both the seed and the leaf of this uziza is very important. It has a lot of protein, dietary fiber it gives the body, where it also helps to readdress issues like pains, that is severe internal wound healing. Yes, uziza is very good.
Lagos State houses excellent buka joints where assorted delicacies are explored. Amalashita, a local eatery in Surulere, is known for its mouth-watering amala and ewedu. Bankalona is popular for its delicious designer rice, which has everyone going back for more. They specialize in rice meals as well as beans, plantain, and assorted meat combo. Yakoyo Buka is famous for its local delicacies and English meals in Surulere. Unfortunately, owners of some of these buka joints refuse to speak, but when next you visit Lagos, you know where to go.
In a bid to meet our consumption need and discourage importation of agricultural products that are readily available in the country, the federal government has continued to encourage Nigerians to embrace agriculture. Consequently, Nigeria has in recent times witnessed increase in agricultural produce, although there have been concerns about non-eco-friendly agricultural practices. Closely related to these is the change in the lifestyle of Nigerians, which has brought about preference for packaged synthesized food and pervasive use of plastic and other non-biodegradable materials in the packaging of food products and other consumables, which are difficult to dispose. The materials, such as takeaway packs, nylons, water bottles, and sachets, have littered every corner, sidewalk, gutters, and waterways, which, according to experts, are toxic and harmful to the environment and unhealthy to man.
When we talk about agricultural practices, in those days we normally go for this organic agriculture, and that is, we have less use of artificial fertilizers that we add to our farmlands. But nowadays, we are trying to tend towards the usage of these inorganic fertilizers, NPK, DVT, and what have you. So when you now put excess of this fertilizer in your farmland, when there is rainfall, some of these fertilizer will be washed to the nearest water bodies.
When we say eco-friendly, we're just saying having a friendly environment. And for the environment to be friendly, we have to be kind to it. When we don't develop in sustainable ways, we don't use sustainable approaches, the environment comes back, make demands on us, and most times it comes with consequences.
An eco-friendly life is one free of practices harmful to the environment, so as to conserve our natural resources. How do we begin to remedy the situation?
I think I will recommend organic fertilizers instead of these inorganic fertilizers. Organic fertilizers are those ones that you can get from plant manure, animals, extracts, all those stuff. So those ones are biodegradable and they are eco-friendly compared to these inorganic fertilizers. Sensitization, there are a lot of Ministry of Health has a good way to play there, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Agriculture, all the stakeholders must come together to chart a way forward.
When we are saying we go green, we mean that instead of eating from a plastic bag, you eat from a paper plate, okay? Or some other form of sustainable means that we can serve our meals. We don't have to necessarily serve our foods in non-degradable materials. These things are not just semantics. We're not just supposed to just say them, oh, let's go green. It has to go with research. It has to go with efforts. And when I mean efforts, I mean from everyone. There are no small measures. Everyone is inclusive. You know, from the smallest person, consumer, to our governments, you know, and to big organizations who are all involved.
Having eco-friendly environment goes hand in hand with embracing organic food which has no artificial modification, unlike junk or processed foods which are mainly manufactured or synthesized with preservatives. Organic foods include natural fruits and vegetables, grains, legumes, nuts, seeds and dairy products.
Things are actually changing, and due to that, people want jobs that will fetch them money. And as they come back, what do you expect? They want something that will be convenient and very safe for them. So now that things are actually packed, you know, you want soup is packed, you want yam is packed, you want even akara is packed. So, and they come home late. So what they actually do when they come, they get those things nearby from supermarkets or from other stores and just get home and cook. So that's why it's convenient for them. What is expected is to inform them about natural food, to avoid any form of health hazards that might happen or occur to an individual or individuals.
It is high time we embrace eco-friendly agricultural practices, grow our own vegetables and raise our own livestock. We must also recycle more and avoid plastic packaging. As we produce and consume natural organic food, we have better health and generate biodegradable waste which nature can easily handle, thus making the environment healthier for us all. Insurance policies, among other benefits, provide economic protection, shares risks, encourage savings and eliminate dependency, which will help policyholders to easily survive unforeseen adversity. However, many Nigerians seem not to attach any importance to insurance. Life insurance is a contract between an insurance policyholder and an insurer or assurer, where the insurer promises to pay a designated beneficiary a sum in exchange for a premium upon the death of an assured person. In spite of the importance of this policy, it has been observed that many people do not have an idea of what it is to buy the policy.
For now, I don't think it's necessary. I don't even know if it works in Nigeria, like if does it operate in Nigeria.
Life insurance policy is a product that one has to key into for the purpose of investing for old age and making sure that you know, when one is old, one will have something to fall back on. Than when you are old, you need to suffer or to look for other people to assist you. So once you have life insurance policy, you are as good as having security at old age. The minimum you can start with is 500,000.
It is rather striking that fear and apprehension are part of the equation. For so many, it requires a monthly premium payment over their lifetime. For others, the cost may be seen to be too great to cover their needs. Also, findings show the concern that the insurer may not benefit from the policy while still alive.
For many people, they are being scared about this policy. Insurance policies in this country is more or less like fraud. Insurance operators, they will have you uberima fide, utmost good faith. You declare everything, they will tell you, but from their own side, there will be certain things, certain information that are hidden. Insurance generally, when you want to take it, well, your claim will be paid as at when due, this and that, but it is when that event occurs that they will now go into the next level of their operation.
The last time I heard about the insurance, I heard specific amount being mentioned. Definitely, it is not everybody that will be able to do that.
I believe I have not orientated much about the life insurance, so that's why I don't have life insurance because I have not have the assets the facilities that will lead me to life insurance.
Although there are concerns, life insurance policies have lots of benefits. It has favorable tax treatment, unlike other financial instruments.
So if this 9 years, every 3 years, we pay you 30% of the amount you are buying until maturity. So we pay the first installment, we pay the second installment. Then at the end of the maturity, we pay you 100%.
They have to publicize it, say a lot about it through the media.
Owing to the concerns, there is need, therefore, to redefine life insurance policies. More awareness should be created by insurance policy holders through advocacy campaigns to encourage people to buy into the policy. According to the United Nations Children's Fund, Nigeria has the highest number of people still practicing open defecation. The implication of this is that Nigeria needs to do more in the provision of public sanitation facilities. The gravity of the situation can be illustrated with Lagos, home to more than 13 million people and the center of intense economic and business activities in Nigeria. Despite the huge population and all its hustle and bustle, public toilets and other sanitation facilities are grossly inadequate and often unusable by people who want to answer nature's call. In a bid to improve on the sanitation and public toilet situation, we gathered that Lagos Ministry of Environment, in partnership with a private organization, upgraded and refurbished some public toilet facilities in Lagos. It is obvious that more needs to be done. With many people disposing their waste in all sorts of places, Lagos, like several other cities in Africa, faces severe negative effects on public health due to poor human waste disposal.
In Nigeria, open defecation is still on a very high side and is increasing annually. Mobile toilets are means of meeting the shortage in facilities for toilets. Sitting on a toilet in public wouldn't probably lead to you having an infection in whatever way. I know as a doctor I've come in contact with patients who think that they got a urinary tract infection from the toilet or a genital infection from the toilet. Maybe they have a discharge, they think it's from using a public toilet. But no, those things are highly unlikely. What is likely to be picked up from a public toilet is whatever you pick up with your hand and take into your mouth. So fecal-orally transmitted infection, because stool actually contain a large load of germs.
Before, we formerly go inside bush, we go along the road, but now when we have this one, we are very fine.
To meet 2030 deadline for the eradication of open defecation in Nigeria, both the government and private sector must work together to reverse the ugly trend. While the government at all levels must continue to create awareness and improve on the public sanitation facilities, the portable restroom industry should see these as an opportunity to invest in mobile toilet business. With the increasing demand for the mobile toilets, owner companies will find it more profitable ventures with unlimited growth.
A situation where before and after use of the toilet, there are some certain things expected of you, and this should be carried out before you use the toilet, and even after you have used it, you should make it fit for the next user.
Toilet hygiene is very important. In fact, we know the effects of not having toilets around. They could lead to outbreak of diseases. And recently, Nigeria has been rated as one of the second or even first in open defecation. So toilet hygiene is very important.
They should provide wash hand bases also with running water in the tap. They should provide liquid soap in dispensers, not hand soaps. They should also provide drying system for the hand after hand washing, either disposable papers or a hot air dryer. And apart from that, they should provide a means of a system of cleaning such that it is always kept clean. Yes, users are supposed to clean up after themselves, but it won't be. Someone has to be in charge of cleaning these places. So those are the minimum standard. Those are the minimum things to provide.
With sustained collaborative efforts by all stakeholders and conscious efforts by Nigerians to make Nigeria clean and healthy, before long, the giant of Africa will begin to witness sanitation revolution that will be the envy of all.
Man is a social being who loves to live in the society with other human beings. It is a known fact that man cannot stay alone. He has to relate to the social environment. This could be his home, community, or his state. For him to build better relationship, he needs to communicate. Today's communication has gone beyond the use of telephone, electric telegraph, and newspapers. The advent of the internet made life easy. It revolutionized communication to the extent that it is now the preferred medium of everyday communication, which gave birth to social media. Social media, a means of interaction amongst people in which they create, share, and exchange information as well as ideas in virtual communities and networks. Such tools include Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, and so many others have helped break down geographical barriers that once restricted communication with its benefits, which includes sharing information, publicity, meeting people, and growing brands.
Social media has helped in communication in the sense that it has helped the transmission of information and messages easier, and it has largely bridged the gap. Like, we don't have issues of, okay, our relatives are abroad, we can't talk to them. Through Facebook, through Twitter, we can always talk to them and communicate to them.
There's a lot of advantage on the social media platform. Like, basically it helps a lot of people when it comes to business, when it comes to exposing to art, actually music. It helps a lot of people because it has that platform that people can use to, reach out to a bigger market.
Social media also has its challenges that could diminish understanding and thoughtfulness and even pose as a threat. This could come in form of cyberbullying, cybercrime, stalking, fraud, and infringement of privacy.
Cyberbullying, actually, it's not a good thing. It's about when people use your information against you. Maybe your picture. You can have an anonymous person take your information, get to use them against you. Maybe your picture, someone can create a fake profile and use your picture against you, your information, and that way people might think it's you, but basically it's not you.
The prevalence of social media has also made it easy for content shared by individuals to be viewed by strangers as well as acquaintances, thereby creating room for insecurity.
On social media, it's like a pass. People can't get to you except you allow them. So when someone infringes on your privacy, I think you've left room for that to some level.
Due to the anonymous nature of the internet, people could sit behind the screen from anywhere in the world and commit fraudulent activities. So it behoves individuals to be more security conscious, to be aware.
With a trend in social media where everyone wants to network, while some have been lucky to enjoy the benefits of social media, some have also suffered the negative side, especially as it concerns their private life.
There is no framework for regulating what goes into the social media, and there are people's rights. Right to privacy is involved, right to freedom of expression is there, people's right to know is there. But see, you need to balance these rights. If you say I have freedom of expression, that freedom does not include freedom to libel somebody or to, disparage the reputation of a person and organization.
The benefits of social media will not be overemphasized, as it hasn't only connected people with their loved ones, but it's one of the means of growing businesses and creating innovations. However, we must shun all manner of negativity associated with it, while users should be cautious and more conservative on sharing information concerning their personal life.
The first subsidy is gone.
Following the inaugural speech by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on fuel subsidy removal, the price of fuel, commonly called petrol, was increased almost immediately by petroleum marketers from about 150 to 200% across the country. With the increment, prices of food and services, not leaving out transportation, have skyrocketed.
I walk from Yaba to Ojuelegba because it just feels like the price is not something worth taking a fare for, and I can save up some money for myself, unlike before when it was just 15 naira.
Before, I move around the street of Lagos with my car, but now I have to park the car and join public transport. Before now, right from Ojuelegba to Ilasa, you spend 150 naira. But from Ojuelegba to Ilasa now is 500.
Since fueling one's car as well as cost of public transportation has become unimaginably high, Nigerians are adjusting to a new lifestyle of either trekking or bicycling to cut down the expenses of commuting to their various destinations. Though people may not always use bicycle for long distance, using it within short range around the community would reduce the amount spent on transportation. As it is, bicycling should be considered as a mode of transportation that Nigerians should begin to embrace, not only because it is cheaper, but it also has health benefits.
Cycling is a great way to boost your cardiovascular health. Regular cycling can help strengthen the heart, reduce the risk of heart disease and lower blood pressure. It can also increase muscle strength.
Bicycle has always been a means of improving the health of the society, reducing the carbon emission, and also generally that's according to United Nations environmental program. And in order to reduce the carbon emission all over the world, people have started embracing cycling as a means of commuting to work.
From Costain now, I'm going down to Ojuelegba. Sometimes I get down to Shita with my bicycle.
And I know most of people go for cycling now because they don't have that time to maybe get the transportation fare. I don't know, but it's good to get cycling because I cycle for a living. I do cycle for exercise. I cycle for just fun.
It's good in terms of blood circulation in the body. Okay, then when you ride constantly, one of the health benefits again is it builds labs. Then another health benefit of bicycle is it sweat out all the sugar in your body.
Some people are of the opinion that government should put systems and infrastructure in place, like dedicated lanes, clearly marked out for bicycles alone, as seen in some developed countries to make bicycling safe.
Looking at the infrastructure, especially in Lagos, we could see that there's no bicycle track, and that is going to create a lot of chaos in the society. However, I believe that alternative means of transportation is achievable, and it's going to reduce carbon emission, it's going to save cost, and also it's going to create an healthier lifestyle.
So if our governments can emulate the use of bicycle by creating a bicycle lane and others, because in developed countries, I think we've seen all this, you understand, like China for instance, they have their bicycle lane.
It is pertinent to know that bicycling is a simple, affordable, reliable, clean and environmentally friendly means of transportation, which if embraced will promote good health and reduce traffic congestion on our roads as well as cost of transportation.
It is a fact that taxation has a key role in a modern economy. It could be used in revenue generation, reducing inequality and resource redistribution. There has never been a time in the modern history of Nigeria that taxation has become a serious issue for conversation as it is today, due to the dwindling revenue of the country, particularly with the crash of the petroleum price since 2015, which is the main source of Nigeria's revenue. Thus, there has been a general call for the government to widen the tax collection coverage of Nigerians so as to bring more segments of Nigeria to the tax net, to further increase the sources of revenue for the nation.
We spent more than half of our revenue last year just servicing debt, and the debt is increasing.
Less than 20% of taxable individuals are actually paying tax in Nigeria. That is very low. Tax to GDP ratio is 6.2%. That's probably the lowest in the world. So these are things that
are worrisome for tax administrators.
Despite the fact that show business is one of the most lucrative businesses in the world, many Nigerian entertainers are believed to be evading tax knowingly or unknowingly. What are the factors responsible for this state of affair?
I don't pay tax, but that's not because I am avoiding to pay tax. I guess I haven't just seen like the structure or the system in front of me to pay tax.
Nigeria is a country of creativity. Government needs to leverage on that to allow the sector grow before we can start talking about taxes.
Entertainers are involved in film and television production with actors and other employees of studio and production companies, earning wages, salaries or compensation for their performances. Copyright owners such as authors, recording artists receive payments in the form of royalties or license fees. Celebrities also receive endorsement income for recordings or making appearances and participating in photograph sessions for their sponsors.
Every entity, when I say entity now, I mean even corporate entities that earn revenue and have profit should also pay tax.
If you earn income, then you should pay tax on it. My only advocacy is that we exempt the poorest and most vulnerable people in society from the burden of tax.
Many Nigerian musicians have had collaborations with several international artists with very lucrative deals. So, it is quite obvious that the entertainment industry is a multi-billion naira money spinner.
The people don't trust government, so they are not willing to pay. So we have to fix that. Once you address the trust deficit and the little money you are collecting, demonstrate to the people through transparency and accountability that the money is not being stolen and it's not being wasted, and Nigerians will start paying their taxes.
Well, to be honest with you, more than the structure, I'd like to know what the tax actually goes into, because I don't think the problem is the paying of the tax. It's for us to actually see what our tax money is doing for.
Nigeria continues to record low tax revenue on the entertainment industry. Will it be the case that Nigeria has not yet discovered a proper structure for the taxation of the sector?
A lot of Nigerians don't even know what tax is. But if there's a structure that is working, and you go from A to B and say, bill like this is a bill, if you can do this and do that, he will even here and come and meet you and say, I heard something about tax. I mean, what's up with your company? Where do they pay the tax?
We don't have the tax structure in place to make sure that we are appropriately tax those people. This is not only limited to that sector of entertainment. This is to do with the entire structure of the Nigerian system, including the tax and fiscal policy area. Government has to be a step ahead, otherwise we're going to be talking about low tax revenue, deficit, tax burden for a long time to come.
It is quite obvious that many Nigerians don't pay tax due to ignorance and low tax morale. Hence, the government needs to be seen to be working for the people. And for the government of Nigeria to stop losing billions of naira every year from the entertainment sector, a proper structure for taxation of the entertainment industry must be developed by the tax agencies. Moreover, more sensitization engagement must be facilitated, and stick and carrot approach must also be effectively introduced so that all stakeholders will know that it is no more business as usual. With this done, the entertainment industry will begin to yield appropriate taxes and Nigeria can move forward.
Nigeria is the biggest economy in Africa, with one of the largest populations of young people in the world. Nigeria accounts for 47% growth in Africa population, and half of the country's 200 million people are youth under the age of 30. Nigeria is home to several high-growth digital companies that provide hopeful examples of the country's digital potential.
Digital economy is simply an improved way of doing business, going high-tech when it comes to modes of carrying out transactions and all forms of businesses that formally requires hand-to-hand kind of shake.
The digital economy of a country is important. It creates competitiveness and productivity boosting opportunities related to access to digital products and services that help optimize processes and production. It reduces transaction costs and transforms supply chain. The digital economy is an economy based on digital computing technologies, which is why it is called the internet economy.
As a way of curbing corruption, which is, there will be this consciousness in you that if you're to be working for a company and they have a system in place that checkmates or private and monitors the inflows and outflows of the revenue.
The economy and society, as we all know, is constantly changing. As digital economy has enhanced buying and selling of goods and services, businesses are now digitalized, as seen in the transport industry, which is the availability of transport information in a digital form.
We can't operate without phone because most of our jobs is made online.
It makes it easier to pay, so you just get to pay online, you pay from your card. There's the ease of payment. So you're here, you're trying to get somewhere, and then you join that, you click, and then everything is easy.
It has a way of improving revenues for investors.
Movement of goods, people, and services is being made easy by just going online to book any of the cabs, such as Uber, Taxify, OP Rides, and Jekalo. How has this impacted on Nigerians?
There's ease to move around. It saves you time, first of all. The introduction of GPS location helps your driver to locate you from your doorstep, and then they pick you up from there, which saves you time and energy of going to look for probably a black and yellow cab or a public means of transportation.
They tell you the amount, the range of amount you use, so you already know what to budget when you are going, and it's really less stressful.
Easier to get to your destination safe on those online taxis, because you have this guarantee that those things are more convenient and safer.
Online businesses are done with its risk.
I would say not just for my business, but for any business that is online, you have security threats. There's possibility of people hacking into the apps, hacking into maybe the customers, not just from our own platform now, but on the web. Anything can be hacked into.
Nigeria is capturing only a fraction of the growth and need to strategically invest on the fundamental elements of the digital economy to keep pace. The country needs to increase investment in infrastructure, create an enabling regulatory environment for the digital economy to grow so as to deliver the 2030 aspirations of greater access to the digital economy and meet the bold objectives of creating 100 million jobs in Nigeria.
Entrepreneurship in Nigerian economic landscape includes many businesses considered to be the informal sectors of the economy. The Nigerian informal sector is said to be a major contributor to the Nigerian economy, accounting for a significant portion of employment and national gross domestic products (GDP). In our research, it was indicated that the Nigerian informal sector accounted for 65% of Nigeria's GDP.
MSME are basically businesses that helps a nation thrive. This industry, they are the bedrock of innovation and economic development. So the number one benefit of the small-scale enterprise is that they help the country to reduce unemployment. The industry also helps to give trainings to people to have skills and selling skills that they can also use to employ others into their own businesses. This industry also helps to connect people together, because if you look at most of these people that do small businesses, you see that they usually have a network together, in that they have like something like a cooperative that they do to help sustain their business.
The informal sector comprises any activity or source of income that is not fully regulated by the government and other public authorities, which includes enterprises that are not officially registered. Examples of informal employment workers include street traders, subsistence farmers, small-scale manufacturers, service providers, and traders, some of which are family businesses which for generations have continued to sustain their economic needs. One of several women in the market is Mrs. Endurance Edafiogo.
I have HND in mass communication. I have applied for so many jobs, but I have not gotten a good reply. My mom was actually an entrepreneur. She was selling oil in jerry cans, but I chose to do this one because I felt it's something I could manage and it pays very well.
For Mrs. Edafiogo, joining the family business wasn't a bad decision. Rather, it was a way of being self-empowered.
The benefit is that I'm always having money with me. I'm never broke. You don't have to wait till month end before you have cash. Challenges are every time you need to go to the market to get what customers need. Today you get this and you come and say they need this. And of course you have to make your customers happy. And during raining season you have to jump up and start coming to shop, to open the shop even with the raining and all that. But to God be the glory. So,
in what ways can these small-scale family businesses be enhanced to improve economic benefits for the market women and nation?
When we talk about family businesses, they still fall between the micro enterprise. So a lot of family businesses can thrive if government policies is very, very friendly. Nigeria government has really done well in this aspect. And in the last decade as well, we also saw things like the UWIN project, the Smidan project, the Empower, the Trader Money. These are all policies that government did so that businesses can thrive.
It is quite obvious that family businesses and other economic activities in the informal sector of Nigeria's economy are critical to continuous economic survival of market women and economic stability of Nigeria. The women must be encouraged to continue in the path of economic prosperity. Also, the thrill of being in the driver's seat on the road to success should be more motivation for the market women to succeed. Are you contemplating starting your own business because of lack of job opportunity, or you're tired of the 9-to-5 job? Go ahead and create that job of your dream.
Mothers, are you ready? Now your cup of tea. Join NTA Lagos Channel 10 as we celebrate World Breastfeeding Week 2025 from August 1st to 7th of August. A global initiative by WABA to promote and support breastfeeding for a healthier and stronger generation. The CS team prioritize breastfeeding, create sustainable support system, underscoring the vital role of community and institutional support in helping mothers nurture the future. In commemoration of this international movement, we're excited to present the NTA Lagos Baby Show, featuring drama, health, games, quiz, and the highlights of the day is a baby show contest. To participate, mothers with babies exclusively breastfed from 0 to 6 months are invited. Pick up a registration form at the programs department. Date, Tuesday, August 5th, time 10 a.m. prompt. Venue, NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, Tejo Shoyaba, Lagos. For inquiries, please call the following numbers. Breastfeeding, a mother's priceless gift to her baby. Supported by
A very good evening to you all. Welcome to another remarkable edition of Mary Lane. It's another beautiful time to celebrate. So sit back, relax as we share in the joy of this special moment. I am Adejmoke Allen Ikumawoye. It's my pleasure to be your host this evening. The good people of Bariga recently celebrated Honorable Kolade Alabi David, fondly called Kola Alabi, Mr. Transformer, a two-time executive chairman of Bariga FCDA. I know you don't want to miss it. Take a look.
It was a day filled with gratitude and celebration as the people of Bariga came together to honor a man whose time in office left a lasting mark on them. Honorable Kolade David Alabi, chairman of Bariga local government, might be stepping down, but his legacies continue to shine. He wasn't just a chairman, he was a visionary leader, a pillar of support, and a true servant of the people. His name echoes far beyond Bariga, remembered with love, respect, and admiration.
Kolade David Alabi, a man whose record of commitment earned him the trust of thousands. Tested, trusted. These weren't just campaign slogans, they were community convictions. Before his elevation to chairman, Alabi had already served as executive secretary of Bariga, a tenure marked by passion, precision, and results.
Leader, trailblazer, excellence personified. Our Oga, my Oga, Barrister Dr. Kolade Alabi David. Obviously, the history of local government in Nigeria will not be completed without your name, and I'm talking nationally. At the Argon level for 8 years, I don't know if Argon VC would have been anything really if we didn't have Honorable Kolade Alabi David. As a Pioneer Set member, a lot of times he was our access code, you know, our bosses, our principals. Every vice chairman obviously can relate. But obviously with him, I can say we had the best of all times, peaceful, welfare. I mean, you have to give the best to have the best.
The executive chairman, Bariga Local Council, in the last 8 years has done tremendously well. He has impacted positively in the lives of the citizen. We talk about governance in the area of massive infrastructural development. No doubt a trailblazer. He has given us a new Bariga that we are all proud of.
This man you are talking about, he's a genius. Awesome. I don't know how to qualify him more than he is awesome. He's a man of people. He's a very good man. Lovable man. We are missing him. I don't want him to go. We are missing him. Honestly, how I wish we can extend it.
And see what he have done when he was the chairman of Bariga. Look around and see what he's doing. This man is a good example for Nigeria. When you know him, you love Nigeria and Nigerian.
Speaking at the event, Senator Adefoye Anthony said Honorable Kolade didn't just hold the title, he earned the trust of his community through the real changes he brought to Bariga.
And he showed me so many things. Firehouse, hospitals, schools, and so on and so forth. And I was very happy. That's what we want of you. All of you coming in, all of you council chairmen, please emulate Mr. Alabi. Do what you should do so that we can praise you after. Tí owó TikTok o, tí owó WhatsApp o, mò ń wo owó tó wọlé. Politics is just what you do by the side. A politician must have a profession if you want people to respect you. If I don't have a profession, I would have been out of the game long time ago. A politician must have a profession. If you depend on politics to earn your daily earning, you are done for. You are what? Done for.
Kolade Alabi, the president, the icon president, is a good friend, he's a brother, he's a reliable one. He has contributed a lot to the growth development of the state in his own little way. And I'm totally proud of him. I'm happy for him today.
From the council chambers to the busy markets, from classrooms to streets, and the nook and cranny of Bariga, Honorable Kolade was present. He listened, he acted, he led with his heart.
All the leaders in Shomolu and Bariga, let me thank you specially for giving me the domestic peace to strive. Without your support, your prayer, we won't be able to deliver modestly what we have done. I thank you all our leaders. You are wonderful. If we come back to this world again, if I want to choose leaders, I will choose all of you one after the other. I don't regret having you as our leader.
Under his leadership, Bariga transformed not just in promises but in progress. Roads were rebuilt, schools were upgraded, the environment became cleaner, and most importantly, help returned to the hearts of the people.
He has done a lot. He has the foundation and he has the hand. I really thank God for his life today because it started well and it ended well.
Honorable Kolade Alabi has been a wonderful boss. He's a very phenomenal human being. In fact, he's a special one. Once he decides to do something, he surely will. He's relentless. He's a man of the people, always ready to serve. And he has been a man of great impact. And I mean, anybody coming to Bariga after him has a whole lot of work to do because it might be somewhat difficult, to keep up with the standard he has laid. Because, he has given Bariga as a whole a new face. Not even Bariga, the local government association in Nigeria.
We call him the transformer of the modern Bariga. He has really, really done so much and we can't thank him enough for bringing him into our lives in Bariga. May God bless and keep Alabi for us. We need him more.
I just wish him the very best and I hope that this is just the starting point. I know that this is just the starting point and I really hope for a brighter future for him.
He has broken the glass ceiling when it comes to youth inclusion in governance at the level of Bariga Local Council. We knew how he was before his tenure where, a number of us in the youth category where, we're more like the third fiddle, not even the second fiddle, but with Honorable Kolade Alabi, he gave us that platform. He broke the glass ceiling, drew us nearer to what we call a first-hand governance.
Honorable Kolade David Alabi is a wonderful man. He came into Bariga and he has left his footprints in the sands of times of Bariga.
We are celebrating not just a politician, but a brother, a leader, and a man of vision. His name will be remembered not for the office he held, but for the legacies he left behind.
First of all, grateful to God for his mercy upon his life. And I thank God for his years of service. I know that he did everything he did by the power of God. And I pray that God will continue to lift him up and to help him and to cause him to excel in every single thing that he does.
He's an amiable person, a doer, a performer, somebody that is called Mr. Transformer. And I also alluded to that fact, that he is Mr. Transformer. He has taken Bariga from a very, very obscure, bad situation to the height that we all couldn't believe it.
He has contributed his quota to the economic growth and infrastructural development of Bariga local council development area. And in the last 8 years, Bariga has witnessed an unprecedented development. Alabi has not just developed Bariga, but he has also set a pace for chairmen that are coming up. They have to brace up.
He's a strong supporter
of gender inclusivity. When we come to Bariga, it is only in Bariga during this tenure that is ending tomorrow. It is only in Bariga you can see a woman as vice chairman, a woman as SLG. In fact, almost all our top officials as a civil servant, they were women.
Honorable Kolade David Alabi's story is one of quiet strength and lasting impact. His works speak louder than words, and his dedication continues to inspire.
Congratulations. Indeed, Alabi, legacy of service.
It's a fact that can speak for itself. You can see the ambience, you can see how people are very, very joyful. Today is the greatest day in my life. That I have seen the assemblage of people coming here to celebrate me. I'm happy for accommodating me, for tolerating me, for their prayers, for believing in me. That's the first appreciation that I'm going to send to them. And also for them to believe in my successor, that she's going to hit the ground running from the first day in office. She's even going to surpass my modest achievement. That's my message to them. They should believe in her.
As his chapter in the office closes, his achievements stand as a guiding light for future leaders and a symbol of what true public service looks like. May his journey continue to inspire a brighter, stronger Nigeria. Thank you, Honorable Kolade Alabi David.
A legacy of service, that's truly beautiful. We pray for greater heights for you, Honorable Kolade Alabi. Moving on, it was a very happy day for the management, staff, parents and graduates of St. Rita's School, Lagos, during their 2025 graduation ceremony.
Mommy, look how beautiful they look. See where your bodies are going. It's not going in vain. Oh my God. Let's go.
It was a day of joy, pride and praise as students of St. Rita's schools marked a major milestone, graduation day. From nursery to primary and secondary school, students stepped into the next chapter of their lives, surrounded by cheers and thanksgiving. The celebration was packed with excitement. Students wowed the crowd with orchestral performances, violin solos, dance, spoken words, and so much more. Their talents lit up the stage.
Of them all, it is the one shows us, and it flows to us to others. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 36. But now these three remain.
Wow, God bless you wonderfully.
I am dead. What is not an emotion? It is a decision we make because of who we are in God. All He has done for us. Happiness is temporary, but that stays deep in our heart.
Mrs. Sugar, where are you? Where are you?
Your belly is fullness of joy. And your presence of blessing forevermore. I am the great and thank you.
Please, someone appreciate them.
I am love. I am peace. Peace is kept inside our hearts. Peace shows that God is always with us. Hebrews 4 verse 7 says, and the Lord will guard your hearts.
Please appreciate
and the Lord will guard your hearts. And I through Jesus Christ.
Speaker outside, they ask me, who the hell do you think you are? I'll tell you who the heaven I know I am. I'm the voice of one crying in our nation, Hosanna. The beginning of a new era, the end of injustice and the beginning of power. I'm a skyscraper of peace, I'm a true blaze of unity. I'm young, I'm vibrant, I'm strong, I'm intelligent. I'm a million Michael Jackson.
I appreciate the encouragement.
I've got the energy they lack and courage back to back. I'm sorry to be told, I'm a wonder future estates. Encourage our believer.
I love this Thank you so much for this one. It took you so a lot of They are flying now. Running like rock again. When I can't feel a thing, you say I'm true. Okay. When I think I'm weak, this is lovely. Running like rock. Flying like birds. Okay. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours.
Parents beamed with pride, many full of joy as they thanked God and the school for guiding their children this far.
Behind every child sitting here is someone who has sacrificed, prayed, corrected, and poured out love. Thank you for showing up, not just today, but every single day. Keep guiding them, keep believing in them. They may not always say it, but they still need you deeply. You all deserve an award. It's not easy. Thank you, parents.
It was a marvelous. I'm lovely. I love it. I'm advising people that this is a school to be.
I'm grateful to God that that child that I nursed from baby is now growing and is able to become much better in my very own eyes.
I'm so happy. I'm so overwhelmed with what I saw today. Anyways, I'm not surprised. I know the package they have. They have a lot. You know, my prayers is that God will take them to a greater height in the name of Jesus.
I will keep on thanking the school for their efforts on our kids. Yeah, because the improvement is on the higher side.
Very excited. I feel blessed in all ramifications because I can't start telling how her growth has been. She was admitted here in nursery school and primary, and now she's going to secondary. She's going to the secondary school, the college actually. So I'm super excited. I am very happy and I feel blessed as a mother of one of the graduates.
Graduating students couldn't hide their joy. For them, this moment was a dream come true with a mixed feeling.
Believing and keep pushing, because I know, like, as pastors have prophesied upon us that we have a bright future ahead of us, so I believe that we can fulfill that.
Standing here, I feel this a roller coaster of emotions. I feel happy, I feel sad, and I feel scared all at the same time. Happy because after all the years spent in secondary school, I'm finally able to explore uncharted waters.
I sat down and I realized that after today, there will be no more next weeks. There will be no more next school times. But it's only.
And as the ceremony came to a close, the atmosphere turned to praise. Families left with hearts full of gratitude, smiles on their faces, and memories to last a lifetime.
I'm so happy because my children are graduating. I have the nursery pupils that are graduating, about 18 of them. The primary that are graduating into college, they are 22, and the JSS3 students that are stepping into SS class, they are 17, and my final year students, SS3 students that are moving to the university. I'm so happy because all these children, especially those that are moving into the university, they have all gotten admission. We are happy. I'm missing them already. I've cried. That's why I'm putting on my glasses. I see my eyes. So it is well. You know, it's not easy having them. Many of them joined the school when they were toddlers. So from there to primary, from primary to college, and they're now moving into the university. So they are like my biological children. I spend so much time with them. I'm passionate about the school and about the children.
Congratulations to the St. Rita's Schools class of the 2025 year. Your journey is just beginning.
Congratulations to all the graduates of class 2025 from nursery, primary and secondary levels all the way to higher institutions. On behalf of the Maryland crew, we wish you all the very best of God Almighty. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Mary Lane. I hope you enjoyed the program as much as I did. Do you have an event coming up? Birthday celebration, graduation ceremony, burial, any event at all? Feel free to contact the numbers displayed on your screen. I will be delighted to cover your event for you at an affordable rate. Till next time, enjoy your weekend. I remain at Dojumoke Allen Ikumawe. Bye for now.
Excellence, station with a difference, station of the people. NTA Lagos Channel 10. For information and education, for all round entertainment, for quality programs. Oh, NTA Lagos Channel 10. Oh, you carry the go. Oh, you carry the go. For children and family programs. NTA Lagos Channel 10. Where they entertain the people, all the people them. For the latest news and sports. NTA Lagos Channel 10. For clear signal, where they waka far. Now we be the medium, we go help you sell your market. All round entertainment, oh, for everybody. Jolly, 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 jolly. From morning till night, it's your family station. Family station, station for the people. NTA Lagos Channel 10. Station with a difference, oh. Station with a difference, oh. Station of excellence. NTA Lagos Channel 10. NTA Lagos Channel 10. Now the station for.
Yes, now your cup of tea.
My name is Mother Kodumi Adidat, and here is my baby, Mother Kodumi Abib. He's 6 weeks old. We are on exclusive breastfeeding. We'll be live at NTA Baby Contest Show. We'll be expecting you. Here is my baby, Fedino Oluwatibesi. I'm practicing exclusive breastfeeding. We'll be live at NTA.
I am Mrs. Obani Idamela. My daughter's name is Obani Elizabeth. She's 5 months old and I'm on exclusive breastfeeding. I'll be live at NTA Channel 10 Baby Show.
My name is Patrick Ogechi. My baby name is Patrick Ezekiel. I'm a breastfeeding mother. Join us for NTA.
Hello everybody, my name is Christiana Festus and my baby's name is Israel Festus. He's 2 months old and we are on exclusive breastfeeding. So I'll be live at the NTA Baby Show. See you there.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Afolabi. My baby's name is Erioluwa Afolabi. He is 3 months old and he is on exclusive breastfeeding. I will be at the NTA Breastfeeding Show. See you there.
Oh, my infant, oh, when I sleep.
This is what happens when we elect public servants and don't tell them what to do for us.
Voting is not the end. It is just the beginning.
Chief. Good morning, sir. You are here already?
No, now my spirit there. My body there for house. What kind of question is that? Were you not the one that fixed this meeting for 8 a.m.? You are now coming by 10 a.m. and start asking me jam questions.
But Chief, now I'm sorry. Don't you also go late for meetings sometimes? You know now, African time thing.
No more African time. And no more pancaking of face during office hours. At the end of the day, we will lose valuable time. We will not make progress. If we want to move this nation forward, we must treat business as business and respect time. Change begins with me.
Thank you, sir. I am sorry. Can we go for the meeting now, Chief?
Later.
This message is brought to you by the National Orientation Agency in conjunction with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture.
Ina son ɗan sanda da a shirye yake ya bada taimakonsa a duk lokacin da aka buƙace shi.
Ina buƙatar kayan aiki domin in gudanar da aiki na yadda ya kamata.
Ina son ɗan sandan da ba zai ci zarafina ba ko ya kama ni ba tare da wani dalili ba.
Ina so a ɗauke ni da mahimmanci akan aikina ta yadda mutane masu gaskiya ba za su dinga tsoro na ba.
Ina son ɗan sandan da ba zai tambaye ni na gora ba.
Ina son albashi mai kyau kuma a biya ni akan lokaci.
Shin hakan zai iya yiwuwa? Da ingantaccen dokoki.
Ingantacciyar hanyar samar da kudaden gudanarwa. Horaswa?
Da kuma haɗin kan al'umma.
Yana iya yiwuwa.
Yana iya yiwuwa.
Yana iya yiwuwa.
Hi everyone, welcome to another exciting edition of Mary Lane, your #1 Sheshidari events program, where we celebrate life special moments in style. Tonight, we'll be sharing joyful highlights from beautiful graduation ceremonies filled with smiles and unforgettable memories. My name is Adejmoke Allen Ikumawoye, and I'm so glad you are here with us. Let us dive deep into the celebration. The management, staffs, parents, and students of St. Saviour's School, Ebute Metta, recently came together to celebrate a joyful and inspiring prize-giving day and graduation ceremony. It was a beautiful ceremony. Enjoy.
Watching Mary.
It was truly an unforgettable day filled with joy, color, and celebration at St. Saviour's School, Ebute Metta, Lagos, prize giving and graduation day. The event kick-started with the prize giving day, which was well attended by parents, guardians, staff, friends of the school, and stakeholders in a heartwarming display of unity and academic pride.
Thanksgiving is always like Christmas morning in July, except instead of unwrapping gifts, we are unwrapping achievements, laughter, and a few proud tears from our children and our parents. It's intense privilege to raise a child, but here, it feels like we are building a thriving city, a place marked by collaboration, care, unwavering commitment, and I'm proud to say that that's exactly what shines through our school community every day.
The students wowed the crowd with their captivating performances, cultural dance, drama, musical renditions, each showcasing their talent. prizes and gifts were awarded to both students and parents who excelled not only academically but also demonstrated outstanding support and dedication to the school.
I had to listen attentively, focus on the questions, not get distracted, and answer correctly. Very happy and very proud.
I worked hard, I studied hard, and I also watched some of the important things on television instead of using them to watch cartoons.
Really happy. I listened to my teachers. And I always pay attention in class so I can get high scores in my exams on time.
I won first position in primary 5. I achieved it by studying hard.
And now, the final part of the celebration, the graduation ceremony. Speaking at the event, the acting ed teacher, Ruth Ken Osai, expressed her profound gratitude to God for sustaining the school thus far. Our goals remain the same: to provide a qualitative education that not only prepares our students for academic success, but also molds them into morally upright and responsible citizens, she says.
Our team, Leading Lights, beautifully reflects who you are and what you're becoming. Each of you is a light, bright, unique, and full of promise. Together, you will make not just your own path, but also inspire those around you to see the world in new ways. You have done that with us all these years that you've been with us. I celebrate you today. To our children, you have worked hard, you have learned, grown, stumbled, and risen again. Through every lesson, you have shown us what it means to shine with curiosity, resilience.
The chairman, Board of Management, Mr. Kola Olapoju, also commended the teachers for their commitment to nurturing future leaders through sound education and strong moral values.
In anything you do, put your best. Once your best is put in, then anything that happens, you leave it to God. We have taught you the word of the Lord here too. Because the Bible tells us the race is not to be swift, the battle is not to be strong. But time and chance happens to them. You must do this in conjunction with the knowledge of God you have. You must know how to pray and to walk in line with all you are taught, in line with the word of God, so that you can get extra help. Like I said to you, when you leave this place, you get to secondary school. Depends on the type of school you go to. I've seen that your path in life is shaped by things around you. When you say St. Saviour's, they knew what it was. So please keep doing what you're doing. It will not be easy. The best things are not just easy, they're not found on the road.
The beautifully dressed graduating students took their final bow, marking the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new journey.
It's impossible to summarize our journey in just a few words, but what I can say is we have truly lived up to our name. We have been a class of brilliance, courage, kindness, and light. I remember one of my earliest lessons in courage. In primary 1, I was chosen to act as one of the wise men for our Christmas school play. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. And I remember looking out and seeing so many parents. It felt like 1,000 eyes staring at me. But I took the shot for my role and I aced it.
Throughout my schooling journey, I've always been taught to always put my focus on the top and never look back down, because when you look back, you always feel, when you look back, you always push you down. But if you keep looking up, you always achieve great things.
Some of the parents and guests appreciate the school for its consistent track record in academic performance, moral discipline, and character building among all other schools, saying St. Saviour's School is top-notch.
Focus. Avoid distractions. You can distract yourself. Profile your friends. Know your friends. And you profile your friends once a year. You look at this friend A. She's always gossiping, writing beside. Friend B. A FICO. She's always talking, writing. Do that once a year. Girl a boy A, because your friends will not only be girls. If you're a girl, you can have friends that are boys. Okay. That boy is always Chelsea and Arsenal right in beside. Then at the end of the day, you look. Which ones have the right character that I need to hang out with? Who do I need to spend more time with? Who do I need to spend less time with? Who do I need to spend no time with? What I'm telling you now is in this my young age that I got to know it. It's called a profiling. Profile your friends. And guess what? Be a good friend.
I'm so confident that my child will be able to study on her own without any assistance. And that is what I've seen in primary 6.
They are great, their performances, collaborative learning too was beautiful. So I think I give them a kudos and A in what they are doing.
I am very satisfied with their services. Their academic performance is outstanding.
With their unwavering commitment to education, surely educational excellence at St. Saviour's School remains a light of hope to the next generation with purpose and pride.
I urge you to be true ambassadors of St. Saviour's School Ebute Metta. Go out there and shine. Be the light of your world. As you go there, take territories. All that we have instilled in you, go there and project them. I am proud to say that you have made us proud. You have made your parents proud.
Class of 2025, as we call them, they have excelled this year. And they have been exceptional because this year the children were able to come up with 100% pass in their exams. That means that all the exams they wrote this year, they aced everything.
As they are moving out, they should stay focused, maintaining the integrity of the school, remembering the lesson we have taught them for years and putting them into practice, making sure that the efforts put in by their parents are not in vain.
To the class of 2025, congratulations from the Maryland crew.
Watching Maryland.
Amazing. Congratulations to you all. The sky is just your starting point. Up next is Get Go College Valedictory Service, end of year and prize giving day. It was more than just an event. It was a moment filled with lasting memories. Take a look.
Watching Maryland.
It was indeed an unforgettable day for parents, school management and students of Gethgoal College as they gathered to celebrate the 2025 end of session graduation and prize giving ceremony. The event commenced with the rendition of the national anthem and the school anthem, after which the chairman of the day delivered an inspiring address.
Your life is your responsibility. It's not the person by your side, it's not your parents, it's not anybody else's, but it is your responsibility. So from this point forward, you must take full responsibility for your life. The decisions you make shapes your future. No matter how small they are, you must make very good decisions. The second thing I would like to say is that you must be very versatile. Nigeria, as we know, is a very spontaneous state. Things can be good today, things might be bad tomorrow. You must learn to be very versatile. You must learn to adapt to situations and move on very quickly. The next thing I would like to say is that you must be diligent, disciplined, and you must be determined. Social media today has made everybody feel like you can just do this, do that, and then it just come out. But I was telling you that you must work very hard to make something meaningful out of your life. You must work very hard for you to make something meaningful out of your life. Don't be deceived by whatever you see online or whatever people are doing. or whatever is going on, for you to make something meaningful out of your life, you must work very, very hard.
Over the past 6 years, I've experienced many unforgettable moments. One that stands out is our very first Mr. House event. The excitement of the day was crazy. Everyone came out ready to participate, from racing to high jump and so many other fun events. The energy, the cheering, and the friendly competition made it such a special day. And even the laughter, stories, and sleepy bus rides made it all part of the adventure. Looking back now, it wasn't just a sport day, it was a beautiful memory that brought us all closer.
From junior students to the graduating class, the audience was thrilled with a variety of captivating performances, ranging from rich displays of Nigerian culture to vibrant Indian choreography. The intellectual highlight of the day was a stimulating debate on the topic, do parents play a more important role in a child's life than teachers? Adding to the thought-provoking session, graduate Oluwa Shemilore delivered an insightful presentation on whether parents should dictate their children's choice of course in higher institutions.
The relationship between parents and children is complex, and one aspect that often sparks debate is career choice. While some parents believe they know what's best for their children, others argue that individuals should have autonomy over their professional path. This essay will explore both sides of the argument, examining the benefits and drawbacks of parents deciding their career path, their children's career path. On one hand, parents often have valuable experience and insights that can guide their children's decision. They may recognize their children's strengths, talent, and interests, enabling them to suggest suitable career options. For instance, a parent who is a doctor might encourage their children to pursue medicine if the child shows a passion for science and helping others. In such cases, parent guardians can provide a solid foundation for the child's future. Moreover, parents typically want the best for their children and may have a broader perspective on the job market. They can offer practical advice based on their own experiences, potentially saving their children from making costly mistakes. For example, a parent familiar with the challenges of a particular industry might steer their children towards a more stable or lucrative field. However, there are significant drawbacks to parents deciding their children's career path. One major concern is the potential suppression of individuality and personal aspirations. While parents impose their choices on their children, it can lead to dissatisfaction and unhappiness. A child forced into a career that doesn't align with their passions may struggle to find motivation and fulfillment.
As the event gradually wound down, parents and members of the school management shared their heartfelt thoughts on the occasion.
We are not only handling the academics, but the spiritual aspect of it. And we bless God because they are responding. We are seeing the fruit of our labor on them. We thank God for their wonderful parents too, who are supporting some of the time. We call them, to inform them about the performance of their children. We all brainstorm together the way forward.
All their rough edges, we straighten it out through discipline, through advice, through counseling, through guidance and all of that to make sure they are holistic, just like our motto says, educating the total man, not just about education alone, but also their moral standard and their moral upbringing.
The graduates themselves also expressed their excitement and gratitude as they marked this milestone in their academic journey.
I just want to thank God for this particular day, because I can't just phantom how I love this day. It's a lot. I can't forget this throughout the rest of my life. I just love today.
6 years, not 6 days actually. So from JS1 we went through stage by stage, more harder subjects, more difficulties, but God has made us true to this SS2 and now we are graduating to our ground.
I'm missing the teachers, how they used to lecture us, how they drill us, how they help us towards our exams.
It's not easy being 3 years in junior school. The trials and errors and everything that we've been through. But I thank God for all what He has done, making us pass through this level with ease. And I thank my parents also, because they assisted me.
From JS1 to SS3, like all the teachers, all the keep reading, do this one, do that one. I thank God because I'm happy for where I am today, graduating with a smile on my face and success.
Undoubtedly, this ceremony will remain a cherished and indelible memory for the families of the graduates and the entire Gethgo College community.
Congratulations to all the graduates as you turn the page to a new chapter. Be bold, be courageous, be your best. The world is waiting for your light to shine. Are you planning a celebration, whether it's a birthday, wedding, or any special event at all? Let us capture the moment for you at an affordable rate. Call the numbers on your screen. I will be right there to cover it for you. My name is Adejmoke Allen Ikumaweyi. Till next time, enjoy your weekend to the fullest. Keep shining.
Excellence, station with a difference, station of the people. NTA Lagos Channel 10. For information and education, for all round entertainment, for quality programs. NTA Lagos Channel 10. Oh, you carry the go. For children and family programs. NTA Lagos Channel 10. Where they entertain the people, all the people them. For the latest news and sports. NTA Lagos Channel 10. For clear signal, wey dey waka far. Na we be the medium wey go help you sell your market. All round entertainment for everybody. Jolly 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 jolly. From morning to night, this is your family station. Family station, station for the people. NTA Lagos Channel 10. Station with a difference, station with a difference, station of excellence. NTA Lagos Channel 10. NTA Lagos Channel 10. Now the station for
mothers, are you ready?
Happiness, now your cup of tea.
Join NTA Lagos Channel 10 as we celebrate World Breastfeeding Week 2025 from August 1st to 7th. A global initiative by WABA to promote and support breastfeeding for a healthier and stronger generation. This year's theme: prioritize breastfeeding, create sustainable support system, underscoring the vital role of community and institutional support in helping mothers nurture the future. In commemoration of this international movement, we're excited to present the NTA Lagos Baby Show, featuring drama, health talk, games, quiz, and the highlights of the day baby show contest. To participate, mothers with babies exclusively breastfed from 0 to 6 months are invited. Pick up your form at the Programs Department. Date: Tuesday, August 5th. Time: 10 a.m. prompt. Venue: NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, Tejosho Yabale. Guest speakers: Vera Chikeze Oke, clinical sexologist; Chubueze Obiwanle, co-founder Meal Booster; pharmacist Oge Moma, Lean Edge Pharmaceuticals.
These kids and my girl will be at the NTA Lagos Breastfeeding Week. Come celebrate mothers, come let's discuss mothers on the 5th of August 2025 at NTA Channel 10 Tejo Show compound. See you all.
For inquiries, please call. Breastfeeding, a mother's priceless gift to our baby. Supported by